Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. We're going to do a quick CVS unboxing. I got a few items from CVS today. This is my own personal humidifier or mister. I was looking for essential oils to put into my mister, and well, I did find some at grocery outlet. I wasn't sure if I wanted to get them right away. I kind of wanted to see what other scents were out there, and so I happened to settle on the Essential Mist Black Lotus and Violet. It's from the brand Wick. It is a fragrance mist, and it does say transforms fragrance infused with natural essential oils into a mist. So one of the nice things I liked about this was that there was like a scratch and sniff. You scratch this and then smell it, and you're able to kind of get an idea of how it's going to smell before you purchase it, so that you wouldn't purchase a scent that you weren't sure of or didn't want. And while this channel is directed towards all things beauty, I thought that having a mister in your makeup room or your bedroom where you get ready, or even your bathroom, would be a nice, calm, and relaxing way to whether start your day, your afternoon, your evenings. And so that's why I wanted to bring this to y'all's attention today. And so we're gonna kind of go over this, and I did already put it in my mister, and so we can get a first impressions from me and just give you guys a quick little idea. So let's hop right in and get started. I also have some nail polish that we will look at as well. So again, this is from Wick. This is their Essential Mist Black Lotus and Violet scent. It is supposed to, one refill is supposed to last up to 45 days. So this is their mister. They do have a dial on it as well. It is 0.67 fluid ounces. It does say based on lowest intensity setting. So much like a regular mister, you can intensify the smell, and you can do the same here with the mister that you can purchase separately. Because I already had this, I was looking for a essential oil to place into my mister. So it deliberately says in all caps, or mostly caps, only use Wick Essential Mist refills and Wick Essential Mist diffusers. So the proper word for this is diffuser. I call it a mister or a humidifier. However, I did end up putting it in my mister, and it worked quite well, and we'll get into that in a second. So it says no water needed. However, in mine it does, so I bypassed those instructions, but it said no water needed. You can it's available in a variety of fragrances. Again, you can purchase this, but because I already had one, I wasn't going to purchase it. They also have some that you can plug in as well. This is a non-plug-in, so you can pick and choose as you would like. They did have these at CVS, and also the mister or diffuser also. So it depends on what you want. However, there was only 4 essential mist fragrance mists for the diffuser there at CVS. They had 2 Black Lotus and Violet. They had 1 lavender and 1 peony. So lavender smelled very faint, which I was very alarmed at because normally lavender smells so strong to me, but in this case it didn't. So I was kind of taken aback by that and I didn't like it. The peony smelled good. It's a flower. However, this one smelled the strongest without even placing it into the diffuser. So I thought, just imagine how it's going to smell when placing it in the diffuser. So let's get on to that. It gives you some instructions here, usage instructions. I'm not going to read it. You guys can read it if purchasing it or right here, right now. I'll give a couple of seconds. I do want to point out it says device will run for 8-hour cycle, releasing mist regularly, while mine will not be running for 8 hours. Because it runs that long, I'm thinking that the scent will be very poignant for those 8 hours. So I am looking forward to seeing if that is true. I will be using this for the purpose of my homework room. I am a college student, and so I am creating my workroom as an oasis, relaxation, a place where I would want to do work for hours on end. If you know, you know. And so that is why I decided to do this whole smelling, diffusing. I also have a salt lamp right over here, and so I feel like it goes with the whole theme, and so that's why I decided to do this in the first place. Amazon, Walmart, Target, your local stores may have it, but school starts next week, so I don't really want to go out, especially with lower classmen school is starting soon too, or has started, so I don't really want to go out in the chaos of that, and so that's why I got it where I could. And if you buy it online, let's be honest, you don't always get it when they say. It might take a month, it might take a couple of weeks, and school for me starts next week. So we're gonna make it work while we have the capability to do so. So I already have one open because I bought 2, just in case. So what happens is, you can see that there is a wick right in here. I took that wick out. And I'm going to, be careful because oil comes out, which you would expect when you're opening up a bottle of oil. So be very gentle. The good thing is it'll make your hands smell good. Place it to the side. Yep, my hands smell like black lotus and violet. I have water in here already. For the sake of the video, I'll put a couple of dabbles of this more, but you don't have a plastic cap to go over where it disperses the little drops, so you have to do it yourself. So let's be gracious, or generous and gracious too, just adding a little bit. You don't need a lot, I can tell you that right now. Just a pinch, slow and steady. Okay, that's really all you need. You don't need a lot. It's already powerful as is. I tried this out, but for the sake of this video, I will try it out again. So, lock that in, turn this on. Okay, it's gonna take a second, but we'll will see it. If you see the little mist, the water coming in, I know you can't smell it through the screen. I kind of wish you could, but you can't. So let me kind of give you a little run through. Ooh, strong, very poignant, exactly what I want. I don't want something to say Black Lotus and Violet and not smell like it. So, let me just turn this off for the sake of, but you can see it. And then we close the cap. And that's all it is. And look, we still have a lot left. I have another one waiting.
You want to use that?
Yep.
Don't use that pad.
I'm not.
Please do not.
I'm not. I'm not going to use this pad. That was my mom there, who happened to have one of these that I will be placing this under, just so that if water does come out, that it won't get anything wet or damaged. So I do have that for sure. So you heard her in the background. She made it very clear not to use this. So I was just letting her know I wasn't. Okay, moving on to the next item. We do have some clear nail polish. This is Sally Hansen's Extreme Wear. It is in 0.40 fluid ounces. This is 109 invisible. And the reason why I got this is because while I do want my nails to look refreshed and refined, I know I'm not going to have a lot of time to be able to paint my nails or design them or do anything of that nature, because I'm going to be doing a lot of essays or discussion boards, projects, discussions, all that good stuff. And so that's why I got this, because I wanted to be able to have that nice refined color without really having to put too much effort into it. And so Sally Hansen Extreme Wear was the only one that was the cheapest at CVS. It was $4.49 or so. And the other brands, there was also like a Sally Hansen gel, but it required coat 1 and coat 2, which were two different nail polishes, and I really didn't want to do that. Essie was also available, but they were both the Sally Hansen gel and Essie were about $7.99 each, and so that can be pretty pricey. So that's why I got this one, and it fits the bill quite well. I found that I've used Sally Hansen Extreme Wear in the past, and it didn't work so well, but I have been using it over these last couple of years, and their formula has changed quite a lot. And so I'm very thankful to be able to use this brand, and it's true to what it says. If you know me, that's my favorite thing. I love to use brands that are true to what they say. Anyway, with that being said, that's my little haul. Just a couple of items from CVS. And I look forward to hearing from you guys, whether you like, subscribe to this video, or even respectfully comment. I would very much appreciate it, and I'll see y'all soon. Bye.